97.3, I'm Maie Potts. It's Turntable Tuesday, and joining us in the studio today, Gerry Dee. Welcome to Boom.
Yeah, this is exciting.
Well,
I'm a big fan of the 70s and 80s. So.
Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah, know my music.
Well, you did kind of grow up a little bit with that era of music.
Yeah, I did.
So when I think about, when you're first getting into music, what was it that you were rushing out to buy?
Well, for me, my brother and sister are 5 and 7 years older. So I'm 68 born.
Right.
So I was getting the 70s through them. So my brother was Max Webster, Genesis, Rush was big. My sister was some of the, a lot of musicals. So I grew up listening to West Side Story music and Oliver and things that weren't 70s, but
right.
That's kind of what I got both sides from them. And then just whatever was on in the house, they were always playing that. So I would pick up those, we were talking about Andy Kim, like Rock Me Gently, and,
right.
Sad Eyes, and these songs that that was what was playing.
Right.
So.
Well, that's cool. And I just want to mention, first of all, because I just said, Gerry Dee's here. Let me just reiterate that this is the infamous Gerry Dee of Mr.
Infamous.
D on CBC. And, of course, of so many comedy specials and things like that. And I just, you're from the world of comedy, but you have a love of music, and you've picked one of the great Canadian bands as one of your choices. Tell us about this first choice of yours.
Well, my family's from Glasgow, so Alan Frew is from Glasgow, and I've been fortunate enough to meet him. And I think I joked that, I forget, we were singing one of his songs, but Glass Tiger was a big part of my growing up in high school. And this song, Someday, was something that I knew very well. And it was great to meet him. I met him at the the Olympic gold medal game. I think he was there in 2010. So Glass Tiger was part of my teenage years. And
Can you do a good Scottish accent?
Well, he talks like that. Still, if you talk to Alan, he talks like this, and then when he sings, it's like completely different, right? So
exactly.
That was amazing. Sheena Easton was the same way, right? They have these thick Glasgow accents. They talk like that. It was a good place, and then they sing. It's like someday. It's
It's gone.
It's
Exactly.
gone. Better than that. Singing better.
Glass Tiger with Boom. It is Turntable Tuesday, and we're still talking music. So we're going in a different direction now, from Glass Tiger to Michael Jackson.
Yeah, it's funny. I didn't really know when I was picking the songs, what I was picking them for, but this song has two real funny stories. One was, so I used to work at the Keg. The Keg had these lip sync contests, and I won the whole thing, the whole
Really?
Canadian lip sync contest doing Beat It. So when I came back and finished graduation from university, and I started working at a bar in Toronto here called Crocodile Rock.
Oh, yeah. Was that Richmond Street or Adelaide,
every night they'd play Beat It. I would get up on the bar and do the dance. And it started off for 4 or 5 weeks. People were going nuts. And then the 5th week is like, okay, we get it, buddy. You've done this every week. But it was this funny little ritual where I would do this lip sync, reenact it, and I have this whole choreographed dance to Beat It. And so, again, another song that means a lot to me from any time it came on and I was out, I would always rip into my lip sync.
You do have a show coming up at Massey Hall.
Yeah,
maybe you should work it in to start, warm up a little bit, get everybody
Pretty sure
into
their
it.
SoCan fee is through the roof.
Oh,
so.
yeah, forget that then. All right, Gerry Dee joining us for Turntable Tuesday. Beat It, Michael Jackson from Boom 97.3.